Alan Cumming, it must feel kind of nice to have this gala screening here in London for any day now.
It's lovely, and because I haven't been for a while to London, and a lot of my old friends are coming, and my mum and things, and it's just nice, I'm really proud of this film, and so to be able to show it to them and to let the rest of this part of the world see it, it's great.
When you first were given the script, what was there one thing that made you want to be part of this project, or was it a cumulative things?
Well, I think the initial thing when I finished, I was just like, oh God, the sense of injustice and the sense of this really beautiful family unit could be torn apart by just bigotry. That really got to me. I think it's a Scottish thing in a way of that's not fair.
Yeah. We'll fight for it.
Yeah. Let's have a march. I think that really was what it got to me. And then, of course, from a personal and a sort of political point of view, I just think it's a really important thing to remind people that although there's great strides made in striving for equality for LGBT people, there's also lots of homophobia and bigotry and hatred out there, and we should never be complacent. And then also it was a fabulous part.
Yeah, I mean the script was incredible, and just a lot of different sides to Rudy as well as a character, a great character to explore, I imagine.
Well, it's great because you meet him, and as soon as you meet him, he just takes a total left turn in terms of his whole outlook on life, and his whole, he's just this guy, he's a drag queen, and he's kind of like, shagging around, and all of a sudden, in the first sort of 15 minutes, he's suddenly like a father, and in a relationship, and he never expected that to happen.
What did you take away from the experience? Is there something that will stay with you from this experience with this film?
I think it was really meeting Isaac. I think he plays the little boy.
Yeah,
he was just so lovely, and so it's like he's got a big beacon of light sticking out of his head. He's just amazing, and I think his spirit, and he was just such a beautiful person, and to just both, he kind of reminded me what acting should be about. It's just like being just there on the surface and just having that emotion, and also just the way he was completely loving, and he just made everyone smile, and it was great to meet him, because you get a little bit caught up in. It's easy to get ratty and get annoyed and get things on a film set when it's late and you're tired, get you down or get you riled a wee bit. And you'd look at him and he'd just be so happy to even be there,
Yeah, in a wee way, kind of life imitating art almost in a way, in the terms of the way that Rudy kind of, fell in love.
Yeah, well, that was both with the relationship with Isaac and the relationship with Garrett, we all three of us met each other, and a few days later we were living together practically, which is what happens in the story. And Garrett and I we just saw each other on the first day, and we just immediately got on, immediately trusted each other. And the first day I met Isaac, he just sang me a song. He sang, he told me about high school, the plot of High School Musical 3, and then he sang me this what do you call a Leona Lewis song, and just like the entire song into my face, like that, and I just think it was
not to love.
Exactly, it was magic.